PS Vita is more than 6 years old. Many say it flopped. Sony themselves have stopped supporting the system and have ended production. So why the hell did I buy a PS Vita now? What's good, people? I'm Yeti Machete. Teching ain't easy. I'm here to help. So before we dig into the why I bought a Vita and think you should too, let's go back to when the Vita was first released. I was one of the early adopters, and after riding my bike 4 miles to and from GameStop to pick up my beloved shiny new Vita, I made it home and powered it on, was ready to play Uncharted Golden Abyss. But wait, what's this? I was a big old fuck you can't play this game until you go out and buy one of our proprietary, overpriced memory cards. I believe an 8GB card was almost 50 freaking doll hairs, which is one of the big reasons why I believe the system quote unquote failed. Long story short, with the lack of games that interested me and more so money problems, I sold my Vita after only a few months of owning the device. Fast forward to 2018, and now the Vita has a ginormous catalog of not only Vita games, but also PSP, PS1, and thanks to Homebrew and CFW possible on all firmwares of the Vitas, we can now run SNES, NES, N64, and a bunch of other retro consoles all on the Vita. Even if you're not a fan of retro gaming, with Vita titles alone, you have a damn near never-ending list of games. Games like Call of Duty Black Ops, Need for Speed, Mortal Kombat, God of War, Uncharted, Borderlands 2, Assassin's Creed, and that's not even scratching the surface. Modding the system is as easy as making an Eggo waffle, so if you financially cannot really afford to buy games, this might be a perfect option for you because you can just install the Vita's equivalent of the free shop and you're good to go. Plus, you can now find the Vita anywhere from $80 to $150 on eBay and possibly even cheaper locally. Though the price of memory cards hasn't dropped, you can kind of combat that with buying a SD to Vita card adapter that allows you to use micro SD cards. I got 128GB in mine, and it's loaded with over 50 PS Vita games and quadruple that many retro titles. I honestly think 2012 wasn't ready for the Vita. It was the first portable system that offered the same quality games that you would be able to find on their home console counterparts. We were getting PS3 ports of Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Need for Speed, and many other titles. It essentially was a portable PS3. Even to this day, graphics still look fantastic and most games have aged well. A prime example of this is Killzone Mercenaries, a game that can go toe-to-toe with some of the PS3 games as far as graphics go on the go, while giving you about 4 to 5 hours of straight up game time. Now all this is wrapped up in a device that can fit in my hand, which is really impressive and why it always wins a spot in my pocket over every other handheld to this day. And again, custom firmware along with the cheap price of the Vita and the giant back catalog of games, why wouldn't you pick one up? Anyway, that pretty much wraps up the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Smack that like button. If you haven't yet, definitely check out some of my other content. Consider subscribing. I would appreciate it greatly. I'm signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.